As we hear the cheer from the crowd, this is a good opening draft coming in from Team Malaysia as well as Team Philippines. Malaysia, clearly the win condition is going to be Haziq as well as Little Wanderer. We're going to see who gets it. Oh, look at that. De La Cruz actually gets taken down by Hawk. Hawk gets first blood.
That's what I'm saying. How often do you see the Khalid be put in its place? I'll tell you now when there's a
It's more about diving the backline. Labu is more of a kill threat, and Alice is really about the disruption. But now Vinuya already jumping forward. It looks like Hawk is able to get onto Pabico. It looks like Nepomuceno is able to grab the turtle, but Adrian goes in, able to get two. De La Cruz tries to get out. Same as Kayum. Kayum survives, but Adrian gets a kill onto De La Cruz. Already forcing out the Philippines equalizes by stealing camps here and there. De La Cruz forced to move forward, able to get a kill onto Hawk. Vinuya able to follow up, and now Kayum tries to get a return. De La Cruz uses the flicker, gets away.
There's a reason why 3 out of 5 pro players will name Vinuya as their lapu-lapu when you ask who you think of when the hero is mentioned. Quick turtle take by Team Philippines. And I'll tell you now, secondary to maybe Nepomuceno is Soriano. Oh, Throne of Ruin by Adrian. In comes De La Cruz, cannot save Pabico. Quick sand guard, held first, and then a rampaging sandstorm. Stun onto Elton. Elton dashing away. Elton might survive. Soriano now. Pressure on him. Shadow kill by Hawk. A stun underneath the tier 1 down bottom. Idrin. The sustain. Elton goes. Nepomuceno takes another. Kayum falls.
Yep, and all by the start of Vinuya. Soriano unable to get a hit onto Idrin, but look at this. Nepomuceno once more. Full HP. And tanks. All you do is just disrupt over to the back line and hoping for your carry to do the work.
Here comes Vinuya. Got 3 on him. De La Cruz jumps in with the rampaging sandstorm. Pabico waiting for the final moment. Gets a lot of damage on him. Flickers on out. Nepomuceno takes the turtle. Elton taken down by Vinuya. Haziq falls to Soriano. Gets a double. Hawk falls. Idrin in the back line. Takes down Pabico. Takes a while to go down. Gleam on out. Making Team Philippines work for this kill. Surviving just a little longer. Soriano misses with that hit. Going through these turrets. Might be an execute, but De La Cruz still scores.
So that's as bad as it is, it could really be worse. Vinuya gets Kayum. Good stun. Not going to commit. And Team Philippines is there. Gets onto Vinuya. Do they really want to go for this?
Setting up the Throne of Ruin. Idrin finds 2. Vinuya falls, serving up a kill to Hawk.
At least in terms of items, at an even pace. Hawk getting the support of Team Malaysia, making it so that he doesn't lose by that much. But hold on, quick engage by De La Cruz. Looks like Haziq is able to get that kill, but Team Philippines, they really just want to get this mid turret. And look at Adrian, forces Pabico to use his dash away. Nepomuceno is low. Haziq wants to go for the kill. Nepomuceno trying to get away. Level 13 here, might get caught. Hawk is not able to do it. Nepomuceno gets away, and Vinuya is there onto Adrian. Nowhere to go. Killing spree for Soriano.
Who's here acting as a shield from minute 0. 3 kills, that's actually more than you can ask for. Rampaging Sandstorm, point blank. Feel like De La Cruz falls. In comes Idrin. Kayum gives a stack over to Soriano. And Soriano gets caught out. Hawk with a shutdown. Elton holding on, gets a sustain. Nepomuceno on man-to-man defense, gets taken down.
Dying, but able to get onto Soriano. It's more about resetting those stacks rather than those kills. Vinuya looks like overstepping a little bit. Haziq secures the kill. But not like you said. This tier 2, Team Philippines is on it. Kayum gets caught by Vinuya as well as De La Cruz, but in mid, Haziq as well as Elton are doing their very best to clear the minions, and looks like for now they're able to. Vinuya is there, all alone, is going to get taken down by Hawk. Killing spree for this Hayabusa.
Now, Phil, where do you think Malaysia can find space to get the map back? Because that is they own it. Elton with the I'm offended. Soriano very low. Heals up via the spell vamp. Kayum bites it. Elton now the next up on the dock. Haziq falls. Pabico with the dive. Idrin gleams on out of here. Nepomuceno on him. Nepomuceno looks to finish the job. Not underneath the tier 3. Hawk secures his purple. Nepomuceno gets a puncture on.
Game changer there was De La Cruz with that Blade of Heptases. Way too much damage on the Team Malaysia. Hawk trying his very best to defend here. Ogi shadow kill onto Soriano as well as the waves. Able to get out of there for now. And Adrian hits onto tree. Vinuya gets the kill. And on the minions, marching on in. Elton flying, gets out the Pabico. Hog secures the kill. Kayum all the way in the back. Elton still surviving with a spell vamp.
Massive combo on there. Don't run Wolf King, holding them down, but not taking care of the minion waves. They do take down Pabico. De La Cruz follows up. It's all just Hawk left. Nepomuceno finds him. That's the wipeout. Soriano with the shutdown. Game 1 goes to Team Philippines.
This is the draft that we expected coming in from both teams.
Team Philippines closing up strong with the Farsa. We saw from a mile away.
Kayum gonna be scouting here. Pabico knows Kayum is there. Traction pulse onto De La Cruz, taking a lot of damage, but Nepomuceno is there. Hawk has no more HP. Idrin gets first blood, but this turtle is gonna get taken by Nepomuceno, and all the while Hawk gets taken down by De La Cruz. Kayum is there, same as Elton with a huge I'm offended, as well as Don't Run Away Wolf King. Vinuya gets taken down as well, but Soriano is here to clean up. Flickers on out of there. Hazi tries to get a kill, and now it's 1v1. Soriano wins it out. He finds De La Cruz. Gotta be careful there because he is rocking that.
Whoa.
Oh, Kayum gets a kill onto Soriano, so equalizing things out a bit. Flicker ejector gets onto Haziq, and now De La Cruz is in dangerous territories. Haziq secures the kill. Team Philippines wants to pressure this purple buff. Haziq might get taken down here. Able to use the regen. Idrin stops Pabico, and looks like he is happy just to zone Team Philippines away. Nepomuceno
Goes for a small camp, and then we'll eventually rotate. Kayum clearing out these brushes. That's a for Ruin going in, not able to stop Nepomuceno from securing. Phantom Execution on out. Vinuya taking a lot of damage, reducing a lot of it too amongst the 4 members of Team Malaysia. Gets taken down. Idrin traded out for Soriano with a kill. Elton backing on out.
EXP. But I feel like Hog, as long as he doesn't die, he is pretty happy with that. Nepomuceno goes forward, and Pabico goes to the side. They want Haziq, they want Elton, but Kayum is there. Haziq gets taken down, and now Kayum wants to get Soriano. Gets the wrong basic attack. Elton gets away, but a double. And now that's like what? It's game number 1, but still there is a lead.
And the map is looking much, much better. Ejector onto Kayum. Kayum flickers on out. Half health, almost immediately. Feathered airstrike. Hawk goes in and goes out just as quickly. Pabico is monstrous. Very good at reading situations. And finally, Team Philippines with a push. What this is doing, not just the Hawk, but also Team Malaysia, is they're denying the engagements. In goes Vinuya. Look at the back line. Kayum takes a good amount of hits. Soriano gets the kill. Pabico with the feather airstrike. Haziq bites it. Elton 2. Idrin between 4. Shadow kill by Hawk. Quachado on through another kill for Soriano. Idrin, the only survivor. Team Malaysia in shambles.
And this Hilda does not get onto Nepomuceno, Vinuya, or even Soriano. So a different way to play here for sure.
Whoa! The combo between the Farsa and the Jawhead. Idrin didn't even get to use his ult there. Pabico falls. Hawk gets out of there. Kayum is down. One more for Soriano. Triple kill on this Granger. Haziq just trying to push back that wave, and Nepomuceno finds his friend in Hawk. Haziq falls. It's a wipeout.
And a maniac for Soriano. And with this wipeout, this should be Team Philippines closing out game number 2 here. Idrin has respawn, but don't think he can do much. Jawhead ejector unable to get it, but Team Philippines grabs game number 2. A little bit more early aggression because Grok, Kimi, and Suyo. Suyo is the one that is more proactive in the sense that you can go to your opponent's faces and then get out comfortably. Doesn't get to roam around the map, at least for the first instance here. De La Cruz and Nepomuceno wants to get that purple, able to get it. So equalizing the pressure that Team Malaysia put on them.
All right, Elton responding, blocking off the exit. Kayum coming through, checking in. First blood drawn, a 1v1 in the EXP lane. Vinuya falls. De La Cruz follows up next. Danish secures.
Yeah, right now Team Malaysia is catching the mistakes of Team Philippines, being very, very aggressive here. And now Nepomuceno, there's a bit of damage onto Kayum. Soriano.
Team Malaysia seems to have Team Philippines exactly where they want them. Pabico, now feathered airstrike, trying to answer to this dog-piling approach that Team Malaysia has put onto Team Philippines' draft. Pabico wings by wings in, flushing Kayum out of that brush.
They can contest this turtle comfortably. Right now, Vinuya does have that War Axe, so able to do quite a lot here. Hazi goes in, Danish secures the turtle. Vinuya all alone, able to ult 4 members of Team Malaysia, but Adrian gets his second.
But just the way Hawk is playing, I
Oh,
think
look
was
up top.
red. Oh my lord! Was that a 1v1? And down bottom, Soriano goes down too. Team Philippines can't find anything.
Yeah, now Adrian is comfortable being all alone in his lane, not even rotating. Elton jumps in. Nepomuceno is dangerously low. AOG pops, hits onto Danish, and Elton is on to Pabico. De La Cruz secures the kill over to Danish. Elton is all alone going up against 3 members of Team Philippines as fast as possible because Danish is at level 14. Should get level 15 very, very soon. Elton doing his very best to zone everyone away. Pabico looks like he is caught there. And Team Malaysia tries to secure this kill. Pabico almost gets taken down, but with that revitalized Kayum with an amazing wall. Elton able to take down Pabico. Vinuya tries to escape, uses the flicker. Elton jumps back in.
And compromising Pabico. I have never seen the chef, Sanji Pabico, bullied like that.
Well, Nepomuceno here is all alone against 5 members of Team Malaysia. Has to get out. And look at this, Nepomuceno gets taken down by Danish. Vinuya is all alone. Kayum hits it on 3. Big tech charge from Team Malaysia. Double kill for Elton, takes down Pabico. And this might be a wipeout. Team Malaysia wipes out Team Philippines. Get onto Adrian, deals quite a lot of damage, but now he is all alone. Soriano is gonna provide some backup. And Kayum charges in, finds Soriano. Kayum tanks the turret, gets taken down by Pabico. Elton is in the back and finds Soriano. Soriano still surviving, but all the while, look at this, Elton is 1v3, gets a kill. AOG onto Elton. Elton is okay with dying here, but it is taking quite a while. Jumps in. How is he gonna die?
Elton,
someone do something.
Playing to the margins of this map. He's denying the extra firepower coming in from that base. And Team Philippines gets a successful defense, but at what cost? In comes Pabico, flickering forward, looking for Hazik. Now Adrian gonna punish the chef. Pabico with a fair dare strike, only 1 salvo, gets popped by Adrian. Yes, but it'll be very difficult. Team Philippines, there's so many things they need to do to make sure that they get where they need to go. Nepomuceno gets popped. What was the play?
As well as Elton are making sure that Team Philippines does not contest. Pabico, wings by wings. AOG does not hit, actually does hit onto Elton, might get taken down here. Elton trying to get away.
Wow.
Looks like he will. Kayum is standing there trying to get the attention of everyone. And now look at that wall. Still gets onto Soriano. Soriano getting the backup, but Adrian is there. Soriano is still surviving. Shut down. Soriano gets the kill. Danish, is this a mistake by Team Malaysia, committing just a little bit too much? Kayum still survives, but Vinuya jumps in, gets a kill. Team Malaysia might have bit them more than they can chew. Hazik tries to get away, but De La Cruz is there, gets a kill. Team Philippines are doing it.
It's just Danish left, and he gets popped here. The Terizla gets denied his hits with the winner crown. Danish with the freeze. They should be thankful for the fact that it happened this early on. And with the map clearly on their side, feather air strike, compromising Danish, forced to surge on out of there. Soriano wailing away, a little too close for comfort. Point blank gets hit with a tech charge.
Really gotta lock in. They really gotta calm down.
Elton distracting De La Cruz from the main front line. Nepomuceno dashing on through. Lord here that attempts. It's Elton Nepomuceno with the secure. Down goes Hazik. And Kayum trying to push back Vinuya. He's not going to have any of it. Elton gets taken down by Soriano. Adrian versus 3. Make that 4. In comes Nepomuceno. Soriano gets a double. Stacks for kill 1. Danish moves on 4th. Kayum hidden into brush. Can he get out of here? Ooh. Catches De La Cruz. Soul Surge out. There's the freeze. AOG gets the go ahead and Sever not gonna save him. And
able to get the ult onto Danish. And Team Philippines, they're in the base of Team Malaysia.
Feathered air strike, answered with a tech charge. Massive traction pulse. Kayum falls, Hazik barely survives. The waves here.
Same as Hazik. Hazik almost got taken down by Nepomuceno. Malaysia, Elton trying his best to pull the Lord away. Adrian is at the front, dealing a lot of damage. Feather air strike, Adrian has to go back. AOG in. Team Philippines, they want to end the game now.
They are on it. The Lord still standing. De La Cruz gets taken down. Minions from Team Malaysia are still here. Elton gets taken out. The Lord taken care of. Massive siege minion from the bottom. Danish is half health. Hazik and Idreen hold their...
With Soriano skilled up, they have the advantage when it comes to the damage. Vinuya finds Elton. Elton has to get away, and Elton might get taken down. Idreen jumps onto Pabico, flickers forward. Pabico is out. Vinuya chases Hazik. Vinuya way too much damage onto Hazik. Nepomuceno gets onto Idreen. Soriano getting chased by Danish. Vinuya gets Hazik, so now the main damage dealers from Team Malaysia, including Danish, has been taken down. Team Philippines, they might end this.
Vinuya in the back line, playing 1v3, finally takes down Elton. Kayum with the flicker, putting up the rampart, gets jumped on by De La Cruz. It's a wipeout, the waves crashing in. Team Philippines, a game away from gold.
Team Philippines is one game away. This is whether Team Malaysia is able to actually bring the pressure again, and even if they do, can they stop themselves from for lack of a better... Now this is going to be the real fight here. Elton up top is taking a lot of damage from Soriano. Elton even taking that turret shot will not be around the Lord. Sorry, Turtle.
Vinuya flickering on back, feathered airstrike, the answer by Pabico, forcing Danish to surge through. Does not go through the wall. Regen up the answer. Nepomuceno secures the turtle. Idreen gets taken down. The Apex Predator claims one.
A few missed kills by Team Malaysia. And now Elton is here. Can he be the game changer? Looks like the Earthen Rampart helped out Pabico. De La Cruz.
Whoa! Looking for a rampart, Kayum. It's on cool. That I'm not sure if it has bearing that Team Malaysia will be the one waiting for a blunder. Team Malaysia just bearing down on Vinuya. Not much of an answer.
Gonna be able to fight for an extended period.
Elton pushing back Soriano. Vinuya and Nepomuceno leaning hard into it. De La Cruz looking for an engage. Nepomuceno secures. Dashing on out. Pabico holding strong. Feathered airstrike. AOG. De La Cruz helping his team retreat. Vinuya jumps in with the penalty zone. Hits three. All five of Team Malaysia are here. They take down Vinuya. Hazik gets popped by Pabico on the feathered airstrike. Kayum gonna be up next. Soriano finds him. Now the back line gets punished. But Soriano found Danish on the retreat. Elton dancing around. Pabico and Soriano.
Malaysia looks like was caught by Vinuya again, making that sacrificial play, trading his health just to make sure that Soriano can get some kills. Elton trying to dance around. Soriano's on Pabico, flickers forward. Elton gets taken down by Pabico. Will that be enough? Idreen is on to Pabico, able to fly outside of the map. Quite a lot of damage onto Idreen. Vinuya gets caught by Kayum, but as a Terizla... Oh, hold on, Pabico drops there, gets taken down by Kayum. Unfortunate timing on the wings by wings.
Spawns lower quarter. That lead has shrunk once again. Team Philippines barely looking at 500 between them and Team Malaysia. Malaysia goes ahead and rushes this turtle take. All five members jumping in. Elton with a falling star moon. The answer from Vinuya, penalty zone. Danish with a secure, but Hazik falls. And they continue to wail away. Idreen gonna be up next here. More stats for Soriano. Double kill for the Granger.
I'm pretty sure that's what Team Philippines prefer. Even if they don't get the turtle, the fact that they're able to give more kills over to Soriano, and Elton gets taken down by him as well.
Team Malaysia will push on through. Team Philippines claiming 1,000 goes up once more. Now at 2, Danish gets popped by Pabico. Hazik trying to save himself. Idreen gets taken down by Nepomuceno. Hazik is the double kill claim for Team Philippines. Nepomuceno
continuously scaling up as well. It is going to be more and more dangerous unless Malaysia finds a crazy catch. It's not going to work. Elton might get taken down here by De La Cruz. One of the main frontliners from Team Malaysia just got taken down just like that.
And what's painful is he had to spend his sprint, so he had plans of getting on out of there. It wasn't a sacrificial play. And now Soriano gets compromised. They're revitalized from De La Cruz. Vinuya gets taken down. Looking for 2, the trade. Kayum and Idreen fall.
I would say that was an MVP performance coming in from De La Cruz. Team Philippines able to get top, able to get mid, and now they want to push forward.
The house is clean as Team Philippines goes ahead and takes one. Nepomuceno may have overstepped his attacks. Down goes Danish. The freeze by Vinuya. A wave down bottom, gonna take that last inhibitor. Vinuya spell vamping off of these minions. Team Malaysia, a 4-man defense against 4. Kayum with a tech charge. Rampart keeping them in. Pabico with a feathered airstrike. Hazik might have compromised him. There's the flicker. Kayum gets taken down. Soriano, the shutdown by Elton. AOG, De La Cruz calls it quits. Team Philippines cannot finish.
And
Team Malaysia lives.
Elton wants to continue. He wants to get a kill, but Pabico does too much damage. Pabico gets a kill there. Oh,
De La
Pabico.
Cruz spotting them. Pabico put in here. Hazik, he's popping. Nepomuceno gets that Lord, but Pabico gets taken down by Kayum.
And look at this, Team Philippines understand. Malaysia might get cheeky here. So Team Malaysia, this is still going to be a difficult push to stop. Vinuya hitting onto no one, getting pushed back with the crown used, trying to delay his death. And Adrian as well, taking too much damage. Soriano all the way in the back, dealing free damage. And looks like Nepomuceno gets onto damage. Look at the base. The base gets taken down. Philippines wins gold.
Team Philippines, Sibo stands tall, walking strong.